Hey guys, CharrChan here, or Cotton Flop, same person. It's been a while since I've used Cotton Flop in a video, because she's an older suit so I don't use her as much. But anyway, I thought that my bunny character would be a good option today, because I have a bunny figure. Now the package arrived this morning and I was too excited to open it, so I'm going to insert a clip here.
Welcome to the workroom floor. I'm too excited to open this. So what we're going to do is I'm going to cut it open now so I can look at the box, and then I'm going to go eat breakfast. I've been so excited for this to arrive. There we go. As you can see from the packaging tape, I got this from BiCute and oh my gosh, that is such a cute box. Oh, and of course, oh my gosh, she's so tiny, what the hell? What the hell, she's so small! I thought these were the same series as my big charms. Well, I'll show you these in a minute, and I'm gonna go eat breakfast now, but anyway, my first ReZero figure and my first bunny figure, which is not something I thought I would get, but here it is.
So as you can see, I got the Ram BiCute Bunny. Now I can barely breathe in this bunny, so I'm going to take this off and we're going to unbox it because I'm so excited.
I'm dressed so scruffy today. I wasn't expecting to be on camera, so I'm in like my scruffiest things. But anyway, the first thing that I purchased, aside from the bunny, well, move that to the side, was this Taya gardener pin. And I'm just realising now that my colour settings on the camera are wrong. Okay, well I've turned off the underwater setting because I don't know when I was, I haven't been underwater, but that's the setting I was on. Anyway, the first thing I got was this Taya gardener pin. Keychain. This is a rubber strap mascot, and why is she so small? I'm not complaining, I do like it, I do love this style of keychains, but the ones I've purchased previously have been this big, so I'm like, why is she so tiny? Yeah, ironically, this was cheaper than this as well, so yeah, this did not come from BiCute. This one I got on AliExpress, and it is an official one, surprisingly. This one I got from BiCute, this Taya, which is out of focus. Anyway, there she is, there's Taya. I'm really happy with her, I'll put her in my bag with Yugi, I guess. But onto the main event, which is this BiCute Bunny from... Are these made by Hoodoo? Yes, they are. They are made by Hoodoo. Anyway, I'm not actually the biggest, hugest fan of ReZero, but I did watch it with my boyfriend. Well, let's look at the box while I talk about this. And he likes Ram more than Rem. I personally don't have an opinion. And I wasn't really too keen on buying bunny figures because I wasn't, super into it. But I keep seeing other people buy them, and I'm like, okay, maybe. And I saw this one, and I was like, you know what, I actually like that. And then it's £30, give or take a few pounds. Anyway, BiCute had a sale, and I got her for £17. So I was like, well, I can't really say no. And Taya was back in stock, the little rubber mascot. I keep calling it a pin badge, but it's a rubber strap. Oh yeah, on the top of the box we have the BiCute Bunny stuff, and on the bottom it has the same thing. I know that the BiCute Bunnies have been quite popular because they're a cheaper alternative to, these big 1/4 scale bunnies, which everyone loves. Oh, she is decapitated inside this box. Don't worry, she's meant to be. She's meant to be beheaded, apparently. Oh, come on. Remove! Oh yeah, I forgot. They tape these in, apparently. Somewhere in here there's some tape keeping it in the box. So this is going to be hell to remove. Yeah! I see it. I see the tape. I think. Good thing I'm not too bothered about keeping my box intact, because... There we go. Here we go. We're out. Oh, and of course the base is in there too. Got it. Alright, so aside from this kind of awkward tape that they add on, everything's looking alright. I'm just going to slice that off, it's sticky and gross. Get rid of the sticky, gross tape. And here she is in her blister packet. Here is the base, which I will open now. Then we can get her stuck in it. Oops. Honestly, the base is quite nice quality. It's a thick plastic, thicker than some of my scale figures. This base is a thicker plastic than some of my expensive figures, which is quite nice. And I like the printed details they got on. Let us slice open the girl. Wait, no, that sounds wrong. Anyway. I was so excited when this arrived. And here is her body. And yes, they are real tights, as everyone is really excited about. And first glance on the body, everything looks good. All the paint job looks fine. I mean, there's not many details to paint. This is meant to be like a gloss, but it's a little bit scuffed. I might have to polish that with something. It's like a glossy bunny suit, but it's a little bit scuffed up in some places. But this is a prize figure, so I'm not too surprised. But the tights feel really nice. That is a clean seam line down the back for such a small scale bunny, and for a prize figure as well. As I said, this is a prize figure, which is really nice. Maybe a little bit of roughness around some places on the hands, but you know, it's alright. And the head. Now the thing I was really curious about was, did they paint the other eye? And I don't know if I can show you on camera, but they did. The other eye is painted in there. I can't really show you. I'll try to get some on B-roll, but I probably won't be able to. I'm really happy to report that her eye paint is glossy. Like, not intentionally glossy, but it's got a gloss to it just because of the paint texture, and that's what I like to see on my figures. I know most people prefer their figures to have a matte finish on the eyes, but I quite like them to be glossy because it gives them a little bit more life, I think. Mine has a couple of paint splotches right in the middle of the fringe, but you know, it's alright. It's a prize figure, what are you gonna do? Maybe a little bit of dirt on the back of the head, but that's okay too. The ears are a soft vinyl, which is interesting. I guess that means they won't break off too easily. Anyway, let's assemble her. So, the head just kind of pops in, or it should, hopefully. If I do this right. This is when it doesn't fit, isn't it? Kind of stiff to get in, but I guess if they're stiff to get in, then they won't fall out too easily. Jesus Christ, that is quite stiff. We're getting there though. We're almost there. Oh, that might be the best I can do. Come on, it's gotta go in more than that. At least I'm not too worried about breaking your ears off, because they're floppy and okay if I bend them. Okay, I think that is the best I can do. Her head is in, it's in there. And then she will go in her base. Is there any set direction she's meant to go? I'm not really sure. I'm gonna have to bend her legs to fit, but that's pretty normal for prize figures and some scales, to be honest, to bend the legs into the holes. Come on. Maybe I'm doing this backwards? I'm not really sure. Woo! And just put some scratches in the base, that's fine. What about this way? Is this way better? Yes, it's that way. Alright. The bee has the bunny ears going towards her heels and the tail at the toes. So, there she is. She is really tall. There was this matte texture on her bunny suit, but it looks like it rubs off. It's some kind of coating, I think. Just like a factory grime, I guess, but it does rub off, so I'll be cleaning that off properly before B-roll. Honestly, I'm really glad that I got this. I wasn't too sure when it was in the post. I was excited, but I was wondering, do I really need a bunny in my collection? Am I just getting swept up in the hype with other people? But you know what, I do quite like this figure. I probably won't make a habit of buying bunnies because I don't tend to like most of them. But when I saw this one, I was like, you know, if I'm gonna get any bunny, especially my first one to see if I like it, get a cheap one on sale, and it's a sculpt that I quite like with a pose that's alright. Honestly, for £17 for me, I can't complain. I mean, the sculpt's good. They put wrinkles in the bunny suit, that's really nice. There's a little zip that they sculpted in on the back. I love how one of her ears is flopped over. And her hands are posed nice and delicately, even if the one that is near her face has a little bit of plastic roughness around it. But I can forgive that since this is a prize figure, and this is quite a big prize figure too. It's, what, 30 centimeters tall, including the bunny ears at the top there. So it is quite a tall figure. Obviously it doesn't have the same impact as one of these big 1/4 scale bunnies do, but I mean, I'm not quite willing to spend like £300 on a bunny girl. I don't think I'll be getting the Rem to go with her because I didn't really like the Rem as much. So we'll just have Ram for now. If I ever receive Rem at some point, then I won't complain, but I don't think I'm actively going to, you know, search for her. I do really like the details they added in the collar piece with those little lace accents. And the little bow is really nicely sculpted, and like plastic is neat and everything. So that's quite nice to see on a prize figure, such delicate little details. I'll be honest, I do keep trying to call this figure Rem instead of Ram because I'm a fake fan apparently. But anyway, if you are thinking about getting one of the Rem or Ram BiCute Bunnies, I mean, I'd say it's worth it. I mean, yes, I only paid £17 for mine. You know, I would get her on sale, but I wouldn't pay £30 for her. But if you really like these characters, then I'm sure that £30 would be worth it for you. Just be aware that the paint job is prize figure quality, and there is some grime that you will have to scrub off the bunny suit probably. Oh, and if you're going to order a Yu-Gi-Oh keychain from Dekai Anime, then be aware that they are actually 1 inch tall and not 2 inch. She's so tiny. I just remembered that I was going to show you something that I got the other day, so let me go and get that. I believe I mentioned in last week's video that I purchased these Wade Whimsies and I was going to show them in this week's video, so here we are. This one is not a Wade Whimsy, it's just a little mouse that I purchased because he was cheap and I kind of liked him, so here he is. I do quite like to fuse my anime figures and ceramic ornaments, so I think it actually goes quite well with my little Rem here. No, Ram. This is Ram. Anyway. So Wade Whimsies are these little ceramic animals that were really popular back in the 70s, 60s, 70s, I can't remember which one it was. And you know, they're all really cute. I really like to collect these. And the other day I was in a charity shop with my boyfriend and he was like, aren't those little animals that you like, the Wade Whimsies? And I was like, oh my gosh, they are. And there were so many of them. I would have loved to buy all of them, but I can't afford to buy all of them because it was expensive. No, it wasn't expensive, it was fairly priced, but you know, it's like £3 to £5 each. You can't really be spending that much money. So I spent like, how much money did I spend on these? Like £16 on these Wade Whimsies. This is a corgi and it's one of the older ones. It doesn't even say Wade on it, so that's one of the old ones. Same goes for this bowl. I was telling the cashiers what they were because they didn't really know what these Wade Whimsies were. But I was letting them know, like, oh yeah, the little ceramic ornaments from the 60s and 70s, really popular. And yeah, it was a really nice conversation that we had, and I ended up talking to the guy about Yu-Gi-Oh! Because we were both Yu-Gi-Oh! Fans, so it was a really fun day. And I got some new Wade whimsies, there's 6 of them. And I also found this Wade log. This is not a Wade whimsy, this is purely a log, like a little trinket tray. I have no clue what I'm going to use this for. I'll find a use for it, or I'll just sell it or something, I don't know. But anyway, those are my Wade whimsies that I have purchased. I will put them in the cabinet with the big Yu-Gi-Oh! Figures surrounded by Wade whimsies. You know, I just finished filming that video and then another parcel arrives, so I finally received my Casey Golden Hatch plush. I've been waiting for this to be made for years because I already have the Dennis and an ant plush from Casey Golden, but they finally made the Hatch plush and I pre-ordered this pretty much immediately when it released. Also, Makeship has started giving out these bags with their plushies. I had no idea what this was when I opened it. I was like, I didn't order a shirt or a pink thing. They do these nice bags now too. Well, that was all the things I had to show. I'm really happy with my Yu-Gi-Oh! Keychain, really happy with my Ram? Really happy with my Ram bunny, and really happy with my Wade whimsies. So I better go before I keep rambling, so thank you so much for watching. Please do not hit the like button, as that probably hurts, it's not very nice, so maybe shake his hand instead. With that being said, I hope to see you in the next one, and bye!